Australia has just taken one of its strongest steps in gun control in decades after a shocking mass shooting at Sydney's Bondi Beach. The government is launching a huge national gun buyback scheme to get thousands of weapons off the streets. On the 14th of December, two gunmen opened fire during a Hanukkah celebration on Bondi Beach, where around 1,000 people had gathered for a Jewish holiday event. 15 people were killed and dozens injured, and authorities have officially classified the attack as a terrorist incident inspired by Islamic State ideology and driven by anti-Semitic hatred. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese responded by announcing a nationwide plan to purchase surplus, newly banned and illegal firearms, describing it as the biggest gun buyback since the landmark reforms up to the 1996 Port Arthur massacre. The scheme will be funded jointly by the federal government and the states, with surrendered guns to be collected, compensated and then destroyed under federal police supervision. Officials say Australia now has more than 4 million firearms in circulation, even more than 3 decades ago when Port Arthur pushed the country into sweeping gun reform. The new buyback aims to sharply cut that number and is paired with plans for tighter licensing rules, limits on how many guns one person can own, and making Australian citizenship a condition for getting a firearm license. Work on a national firearms register is also being accelerated so police can better track high-risk owners and stop dangerous individuals from building up private arsenals. Investigators have revealed that one of the Bondi attackers held a valid gun license and legally owned multiple weapons, raising serious questions about how he slipped through existing safeguards. The announcement has sparked debate, with gun safety advocates welcoming the move as a necessary response to prevent another Bondi-style massacre, and critics arguing the government is going too far in punishing responsible owners. But Albanese insists that reducing the number of firearms in the community is essential, saying the tragedy has shown we need to get more guns off our streets, and that the country cannot afford to wait for another attack.